So now I'm in a cast. I'm going to this event. I went to the World Championships in Snowboard and couldn't compete, but watched all these guys doing it. And while I was there, I ran into some guys that were doing, I don't know if you're familiar with the Marlboro ski shows.
Okay.
And that was a ski show that was put together by Marlboro Cigarettes, ironically enough, and traveled the world. And they asked me if I wanted to join. And I knew coming back from an injury, one, I wasn't high enough in the totem pole to get a real good, and not many people were retainers at that point. Got some equipment for free and a few dollars here and there. But this was a chance to make some good dough at 21 years old. I'm in.
Wow.
So I did, and that was in April. In December, I was on a plane flying to Iran. We sat down in Tehran, and they had like 500 people at 3 o'clock in the morning waiting for the Marlboro ski team to step off this plane. It was insane. It was insane. So you can imagine the size of my head at that point. This was just like way too good. And the whole thing was based around kind of ice capades on snow. We actually built 2 jumps, and they were staggered so that it was on a ballet hill, and they had 2 jumps. And so we did ballet and tricks in and around. We had costumes and music, and we had our own portable rope tow. We had a full-on crew that set the rope tow up, built the jumps for us, and then we would just do about a 45-minute show, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then hit the road. And I'll never forget our Sunday show. We heard about him coming, but Mr. Alvaran settles down in a helicopter right next to the jump, jumps out, 2 guys with Uzis in front, and him in the middle, and 2 with Uzis in the back. Watched the show. He was a big skier, and watched the show, came over, congratulated us, and said, "Way to go, boys." Back in the helicopter, gone.
Wow.
And it was pretty crazy. But that year we traveled all throughout Europe. We went to Japan, we went to Finland, and just did these shows. And I really, I enjoyed performing, I think, as much as anything. I just really enjoyed performing and getting the feedback from the crowd and stuff. Last event, I didn't overshoot it. I overshot the landing gear, landed on my feet, but it was bulletproof and blew my knee right out the front. So I'm in Switzerland. I'm in the hospital. Everybody goes to the last event. I'm laying there going, "Oh boy, this is great." I get back home, and at that time they said, "Look, man, your ACL is stretched beyond repair. We're just going to leave it, and you can strengthen your leg and maybe get back into the scene, see what's going on." But so I kind of sat on that for a while, and then I got the opportunity to do some coaching, both in Squaw Valley, Killington, Vermont. And in those days, it was really the competitors who were the coaches. So some of the better competitors, they asked to come to the camps and coach the kids that came out. But I be honest with you, that's kind of where I found my forte in coaching. I just felt like that was what I enjoyed doing. That's what I was doing. And there was pressure for me to have my athletes perform, but not the same pressure that I had myself to perform. And quite honestly, man, I was tired of getting hurt.
Yeah.
I was always down for the count. It seemed like it was that guy that I'd have a great day and I'd make a jump that was maybe in the realm of being on the podium, and I'd go to land and my spine blow off. So that party was over. So you'd wait for another week to do it, right? Anyway, so I am sitting in Killington, Vermont, coaching an event with a guy by the name of Mike Williams and Rusty Taylor, both competitive skiers at that time.
Okay.
And we were kind of a 3 stooges, if you will. We traveled together, did all of our stuff around the country. And we were sitting there coaching this camp one night and having a beer saying, "Oh, man, we've been coaching these guys for 2 or 3 years. Why don't we do our own camp?" I said, "Great, sounds good." And I had just gotten back from doing those Marlboro shows. So I had this big pocket full of cash. I bought a new van and I decked out the back of it. Those guys jumped in the back. I jumped in the driver's seat. We drove cross country from Killington to Steamboat for Rusty and Michael. Michael was born and raised here, and Rusty had been skiing out of Steamboat.
Okay.
So long story short, then I'll let you get back into some more questions. That's when we started the Great Western Freestyle Camp.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that clip. You can click right here to see the entire episode. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.